What's up, everyone? I'm back again this week. Now, I'm clearly talking fast because I just sped through that little blurb of an intro, and that's because I just want to make this super short, super clear, super concise for you, because we all know how everyone likes short little videos. So, I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm here doing a movie review for the movie It, Chapter 2. I saw that last night, and it was honestly so good. I will say, one of the things that I preferred about the two is definitely the first part, because just like the miniseries, I think the kids are a little more exciting. You can understand them more. You're with them exploring and discovering Pennywise and knowing what he is and what he does. Whereas this one is all just like a whole bunch of like lore, and it's just a long process to kind of get the adult versions of them to the end result of the movie. Now, that being said, what I will say is things in this film are different compared to the miniseries for sure, but at the same time they are similar. They have some references to the miniseries, and just like certain lines that they say are very much the same but in different scenarios. Obviously the artistry and the visuals of this film are so much more precise and pristine and just really well done, as we have the technology for it now. But I will say there are some aspects of it that are very, I mean, obviously you know they're CGI, but they're very blatantly CGI, and it almost didn't seem to fit in to the scene properly. That's my only critique. Other than that, acting, well done. Like, I know the last time I talked about a movie that had James McAvoy in it, which was X-Men Dark Phoenix, I said that he was boring. This movie, he actually was really good in his role of Bill. Speaking of Bill Hader, I thought he was wonderful as Richie, and I thought he performed really well as an actor, and I don't normally like him in things, but I thought he was really good in this. Jessica Chastain, I thought, was great as Beverly, and just, you know, everyone as a collective whole in this cast was really well done. Of course, Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise is always the feature of the movie. He is always phenomenal. I love everything that he's done, and was happy to see that he could bring a little bit more depth to this character. So that being said, though, I found this one was definitely a lot heavier on the scares and like the jump scares. Not to say that they weren't well executed. I think they were well done, but you always knew when one was going to happen, because again, the stereotypical horror movie tropes is creepy music, going silent, and then something happens. There were a couple here and there that didn't actually follow that. It didn't get me per se, but it did get my mother, who shrieked at literally everything, and I told her a couple times that I was gonna like complain about her and get her kicked out of the theater because she just wouldn't stop talking. So I was just gonna like, I was ready to just backhand her. Anyways, this movie did rely more, I think, on the jump scare factor rather than the visuals, and some of the creatures that Pennywise turns into is interesting to see as well. That's not a spoiler if you saw the first one. It will only be a spoiler to you if you never saw the first one, but if you saw the first one, you know he turns into different creatures to mess with people's minds. I think out of the entire movie, I may have jumped only once, and it was during a scene with Bill Hader's Richie. That's all I'll say. Like I said, this movie was really well done. It was eons better than the adult section of the miniseries, which was extremely boring in my books. But it delivered. It delivered the scares that it needed to. It delivered the story it needed to. And just everything worked together, and it was great. So that being said, I will rate It Chapter 2 an 8 out of 10. Hopefully you guys take that really hard into consideration. It is a really well done horror movie, and I hope you do go and see it. I strongly encourage you to go and see it because it's just great. So go watch it. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave comments down below letting me know your favorite part of the movie. And I have a challenge. Try and make it not spoilery, at least for 2 weeks. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell right there, because then that will let you know when I post a new video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. My life is a party.